Now in this video, I've got a 20-volt DC source in series with a white 10mm LED in series with a resistor. The current flowing through the circuit is 20 milliamps. Now I will be finding the diode voltage, the resistor voltage, and the resistor value. Now, how do I find the diode voltage? The data sheet on the diode will give you the diode voltage. Now, according to the data sheet, the typical voltage for the white 10mm LED is 3.3 volts, and the maximum voltage is 3.8 volts. So I'm going to be going with the 3.3 volts typical voltage. So my diode voltage is 3.3 volts. Now the resistor voltage will be the difference between the 20-volt DC source and the 3.3 volts across the diode. So I'll go 20 volts minus 3.3 volts and that will give you a voltage across the resistor of 16.7 volts. Now the resistor value is found by dividing 16.7 volts by 20 milliamps. The resistor value equals 16.7 volts divided by 20 milliamps. $16.7 volts divided by 20 milliamps. That gives you a resistance of 835 ohms. Now when you put this circuit together, make sure the anode, which is represented by this triangle, is on the positive side of the circuit, and the cathode, which is represented by this vertical line, is on the negative side of the circuit. Now your data sheet will look something like this. Now this information at the top right here will give you the part number to the diode, and it also gives you the color of the diode, and over here it tells you what the cathode and anode of the diode is made of. Down here it gives you the electrical characteristics of the diode. And down here at the very bottom, it gives you the voltages. At the very bottom here, for NTE 30071, which is a white 10 millimeter LED, I got my voltages from right here. 3.3 volts typical and 3.8 volts maximum. And this brings me to the end of the video. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for your attention.